It's easy to think the world's next great tech companies will come from Silicon Valley, New York, or Toronto. But innovators from around the world beg to differ, and I'm out to discover who they are and where they're from. From Addis to Jakarta, from Dhaka to Bogota, I'm Dan Herman, and this is their world, our future. There's about a 50% shot that the shirt you're wearing right now was made in Bangladesh. It's an unglamorous part of the economy, but it's what keeps the lights on for millions of Bangladeshis. But over the past decade, something has changed. Suddenly, Bangladesh is on pace to be the fastest growing economy in the world. Seriously, what gives? Well, it turns out it has something to do with tech entrepreneurs like Shubho Al-Farooque. Based in the capital Dhaka, he's building an Uber-like platform for vehicle maintenance and insurance. And in so doing, he's helping show the world just how far Bangladesh has come.
The reason I got in touch is I learned about the company you're building, Zantrik. And I thought, here's a really interesting company, a type of technology solution, built on software. You've got artificial intelligence. And I thought Bangladesh is the last place I thought this would get developed.
Not really, not really. I mean, this is the age of internet, right? Anyone can work on any technology from anywhere. And especially after the COVID, I mean, knowledge is no longer, occupied in some places. It's gonna be, available for everyone soon, right? So, yeah, we are actually working on many exciting things.
So tell me about Zantrik. Where did the inspiration for this come from?
So I have a car, and I was not happy with the way I have to maintain my car. There was no convenience for maintaining my car. There was no pricing or service standard. Whenever I go to the garages, I feel there is no standard. I'm being ripped off. I guess this is roughly the same experience across the world. And I always used to wonder why there is no standard. There has to be something, but there was not. So one day my car broke down on the road and I did not get any help for about 3 hours. And that day I thought, well, people are going to Mars, and here in Dhaka, I'm helpless because my car broke down. This is a signal I should go do something. So I was a software developer myself. So that day I decided to build an app that car owners can use to get nearby technicians if they're in trouble. So that is how it began. But later it evolved as we progressed. I learned a lot, we learned a lot. And finally, what we define Zantrik now is it's a smart way of managing traditional vehicles.
So when you talk about, the system of vehicle maintenance and of taking it to a garage, the lack of transparency that exists in that, that's a global problem. That's, I have no clue if my car breaks down and someone says it'll cost you this much to change your brakes or this much to fix that. I'm completely at the mercy of them. I have no understanding and no visibility. So the problem you're solving isn't a problem for Bangladesh. Theoretically, this is a problem for a global market. Is that how you think about building a company? Are you thinking beyond the borders of Bangladesh?
Obviously. So our goal is to go global with this platform. See, we want to be Uber for vehicle maintenance. So when I say Uber, what I actually mean is think the situation before Uber. If you wanted to hire a taxi, you did not know how much it's going to charge. You did not know whether he is going to agree to go to your destination or no. I don't know Canada's experience, but in our part of the world, we have to depend upon the mercy of the taxi drivers. They could say that I will not go. They could charge you double. You didn't have to anything. I didn't have any option. So right now, um, before Zantrik, there is no convenience, there is no transparency, there is no standard. So we want to implement a transparent platform. That will give you the Uber experience. You will clearly see what's actually going on with your car. You'll clearly see the parts, the services that are being used, and you'll clearly see what's their price and what are the options and how you are going to get the warranty. And using the same platform, you can claim warranty within 1 year if anything goes wrong. So our vision is to develop a connected platform that connects everyone, not only car owners, that connects the every stakeholders in this ecosystem. So the car owners, the technicians, the parts suppliers, and the drivers all are connected in a single platform, and from vehicle purchase till sale.
Phenomenal. And so, what's it like building a company in Dhaka? Are you able to find the technical resources, the engineers you need to build this? Are you able to find the financing you need to build this?
Yeah, this is a good question. So, I'm from technology background, so I used to work in IT for over a decade. So it was easier for me to find technology resources. I mean, IT resources. True. So we really have a very capable team. They're working with the latest advancement of artificial intelligence. And then it was not very difficult for us to find automobile engineers because we needed them. We are IT guys, we don't have deep domain expertise in automotive sector. So we had to hire them. It was not very difficult. Uh, Sourcing finance was a bit challenging, but we were fortunate to get seed funds from a local VC, and then we got funds from an angel network, local, and then we got funded again from a Singapore-based accelerator program. So yeah, we were fortunate to get seed funds and everything. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And so, how many people, how many drivers now have the Zantrik platform downloaded, or how many are using it right now?
Right now we have 23,000 customers. We have served them in past, um, and we are looking forward to make it 100,000 in next 1 year.
Amazing. And so, when you think about a market, when you're in Dhaka, do you automatically think of a regional market? Do you think of South Asia, or what are the steps that you take in terms of as you grow this business? Where would the next place you go be? Is it to Singapore? Is it to India? What's next on the horizon?
So as we see, this is a global problem, but that doesn't really mean that we can expand globally overnight, right? So we are treating Bangladesh as our primary target market because the most unstructured market is in Bangladesh. And if we can solve this, if we can establish our platform here, and if we can really solve this in a scalable way, then we believe we can establish the same system in our other countries. So when we say other countries, we actually mean Southeast Asia primarily. So for example, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, these are the countries we are looking for.
Now, if I were to ask 100 people on the street here what they know about Bangladesh, most people I don't think would know much. They might know that lots of our clothing in North America comes from Bangladesh. It's not a country that's well known, I think, to North Americans. What is Dhaka like in terms of a startup ecosystem? Is being an entrepreneur like you're doing something that many Bangladeshis aspire to do? Is it something that lots of people are doing?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I mean, there are many startups working here since last 4 or 5 years, and they are doing many exciting things. I mean, we are solving our local problems in a way that can be scaled across regional countries or globally. Someone from Canada will not really expect about what we are doing now, but I mean, it's about branding Bangladesh, right? I mean, you probably know Bangladesh because of poverty, because of natural disasters, and we don't blame you. But uh, time is changing. Our this generation is really smart, and they're looking forward to build their country better.
As much as this show is about entrepreneurs, this episode is a good reminder that they don't succeed alone. A decade ago, Bangladesh's trajectory didn't look all that bright. Making cheap clothes wasn't going to lift millions out of poverty quickly. Thankfully, the country's prime minister decided to put a huge emphasis on technology as the future of the country's economy, and the results since then speak for themselves. They're now graduating thousands of English-speaking engineers, they're one of the largest IT workforces in the world, and entrepreneurs like Shubho suddenly have investors from around the world knocking on their doors. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for more of Their World, Our Future.